Okay, so here we are. I am Raphael Tonka, and what we're going to look today at is how to use your Dscan in order to find a target before you drop your combat probes on him. So why would we want to do that? How many times have you been stuck in a system, you're bouncing from safe to safe, and every time you see combat probes on Dscan, you think, oh, they merely got me, and you warp off. The idea of doing it this way is so that they don't see the combat probes until you just need one scan, and the chances are they won't even see the probes. So let's go ahead and see what we do. I've got my alt sitting in another system. I bounced around the system, I made a whole load of safes, I picked one at random. I don't know exactly where he is, I know he's in system, and I know what his ship is called. Okay, so this is what we're going to look for. Here we've got just a standard Hecate with combat probes. Let's go and see if we can find him. This would normally, once you've practiced quite a lot, be able to be done in about a minute to maybe 90 seconds. I'm going to take my time with it today and talk you through each of the steps that we take. Just while we're warping to the gate, things that we'll need. First of all, you need Dscan. It normally, when you open up for the first time, comes like this, already attached to your map. I don't like it that way, so I normally take these off and put them in separate windows to the side and just call up the map whenever I need it. So as we jump into system, quick Dscan. Well, there he is, look at that, he's on scan somewhere close to the gate. I'm not going to sit in the gate, I'll go somewhere else. I'll go and sit up next to this Athenor. And while we're there, we will open up our system map with the Dscan. You can center your display just by clicking on anything, and then that centers the display on that item, so you can rotate around it. I want it centered on me. Yep, he's still on scan from the Athenor. Okay, first thing we want to do then is get rid of these probes. We want them out, but we don't want them on scan so he can see them. So first thing to do, pop them out, throw them away. Whoops, cocked that up, didn't I? Pop them out, throw them away, and then analyze by sending them over there. They're in system, they're out in space, there's no way on earth that he will see them. So first thing to do now is with our Dscan. Let's find him. Dscan's quite easy to use. Use the controls down here, range and angle. I start off 160 degree, knock it down to 360. Well, here we go, he's still on scan. I have a look to see where it is because I want to point in space to move this around. So 360, he's in that 180 degree scan somewhere. Next we take it down to 90. He's now in the cone somewhere there. He's now moved out of the cone, so he's 90 degrees but not 60, so he's off to one side. The default key for doing another Dscan is just V. So use this, move around, press V, do another scan. Straight away, there we go, first one, found him. Knock it down again. Every time you're reducing. So when you move out here, you cover the old scan width by moving the cone around like this, and you can move it in all directions just by looking around. So not to the left or right. Oh, there he is, up above a little bit. So take it down now to 15, and there he is, still in 15. You can waste time and take it down to 5 degrees. It's a bit more difficult because it's an awful lot more area to cover. So now we've got a very good idea as to where he is. We're sitting here and he's in this cone somewhere. But where in the cone? Let's have a look. This is where you use your range. So let's have a look then. Within 10 AU. He's within 10 AU. Within 5. He's not within 5 AU. So let's up this a little bit. Cut it in half a little bit. Let's go to 7.5. Again, Dscan. So he's somewhere between 5 and 7.5. All the time, this guy sitting at a safe, no need to bounce, no combat probes on him. Play with the range until you get him. So he's not at 7.2, but he is at 7.3. So somewhere on this line here in that cone, we've got him. Time to bring back your probes now. Bring back your probes. Get a good top-down view. Try as much as you can, use the right mouse button and try and just move this around to center it. So go to your probe scan window. Your probe scan, you can see now you've got a 4AU scan, but that 4AU scan covers far more than the area that he's in, because he's in this little circle here somewhere. So knock it down until you've just got that circle covered. So there, we've got a 1AU scan now, and we know that he is within, on that line somewhere, at that range within that circle, and we've almost covered the whole thing with a 1AU scan. He still doesn't know that your probes are going to go on top of him, because the probes are still way off, more than 14 AU away. He's sitting there, he's comfortable, he started spamming his Dscan, couldn't see any probes. We've all done it. The Dscan suddenly gets slower and slower. What we are hoping for now is that we can scan with our probes once, get a fix, and recall our probes straight away. So let's try and see if we can get one scan. So probe scanner, analyze. Now the probes will appear on his Dscan. Make sure that you have selected so you can see ships. We're only looking for ships, so let's just look for a ship here, just that. There we go, we've got him. He's there. Unfortunately this time we didn't get an exact hit, but we can do a quick second one. Pull in the probes. So now we know exactly where he is. Let's just warp to him. Right click, warp to him. There he is, blissfully unaware, hopefully, that we've scanned him. He'll already have seen me on scan. And there we go. Bang. Okay, so it's that easy. Launch your probes. Open your map. Launch your probes. Throw them away. Get them outside of your 14 AU circle. You can do it the second you jump into system. Just get them away. They're in space. They're ready to be positioned where you need them. Go to your Dscan. Work down your Dscan window until you got him. 15 degrees is good. You can spend time and go to 5 degrees, which will guarantee you a first time hit with the scanner probes. But it is quite difficult to get that 5 degrees if you're doing it quickly. Okay, I'm hoping that this helps. Any questions, just shout me up in game, Raphael Tonka, and I'll do what I can to help you out.